so you've got your triads down, your major and your minor triads, and you're ready to apply them to chord progressions. So let's take a traditional chord progression that was very, very popular in the 50s and the 60s and is still used today. It's the 1, 6, 4, 5 chord progression, which I call the doo-wop chord progression. But let's take it all the way up our fretboard and see how easily these triads link together. Let's get started. Okay, so the 1, 6, 4, 5 chord progression. A, F sharp minor, D, E. Right? It's very, very common chord progression. We're going to take our triads on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string up our fretboard and see how easily these chords connect. Many times you just change one note in a triad and it becomes the other chord. So we're going to do this in the key of A, but I would challenge you to do it in all keys, all up and down your neck, so that you know where everything is. So we're going to do it in A. I have our A chords going straight down, our F sharp chords going straight down, F sharp minor, sorry, our D chords going down, and our E chords going down. So just in case you don't know, in a key, the 1 chord is major, the 4 chord is major, and the 5 chord is major. The 2, 3, and 6 are minor chords, right? If you go to the 6th step of A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp minor is going to get us our 6th chord, D is the 4 chord, and E is the 5 chord. So we're going to go across this way and then down to the next level, across these chords, down here. And as you see, we're starting down on the 2nd fret and we're going to end up on the 14th fret at the bottom, slowly going up our neck. All right? So here we go. Let's start with our A chord. I'm going to use just my first finger and go straight across. Right? 2nd fret, the root is on the 3rd string. Now we need to go to our F sharp minor chord. This is still 2nd fret, 2nd fret. This is going to be on the 4th fret. Right, so I go A, and then I'm just changing that one note, right, and that's making it an F sharp minor chord. Now I'm going to go from F sharp minor to the D, and you can see this note and this note stay the same, and we're just changing from a C sharp to a D to get the D chord. Right, that's our D triad. So we go F sharp minor. Changing that one note changes that to a D chord. Then we're going to slide this D chord up 2 frets so that it becomes an E chord. D, E flat, E. So now we're on the 5th fret and we have our E shape. Right? So that's really the first time that we had to change every note, but our shape stayed the same. So from D to E, there are no common notes, but the D to E, we're just sliding up 2 frets, and that brings us to the 5th fret. All right, so let me play through that one time. We're going to go A, F sharp, D, E. Now, this note, E, becomes the 5th of the A chord in the next position. So we're going to go A, C sharp, E. Bum, bum, bum. Our root is on the 7th fret. Right, and that becomes our A chord. Now, the only difference between A and F sharp minor is the E note becomes an F sharp. So I'm going to use my pinky and go from A, add this pinky here on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and we have F sharp minor. So A, F sharp minor here on the 7th fret. Now staying on the 7th fret, we move this note, the C sharp, up to a D, and we have the D chord. So F sharp minor, D. And then slide that up to get our E on the 9th fret. So again, that's A, F sharp minor, D, E. Okay? Now, we're on the 9th fret. Guess what? This note right here is on the 9th fret of the A chord. All right? That is going to be where we start our next A chord by adding our 2nd finger on the 10th fret and our 3rd finger on the 11th fret. We get our A chord, our next A chord. All right? There's our A. We're going to get our F sharp minor by adding our pinky from the E to the F sharp on the 3rd string. We get our F sharp minor. And then these two notes, boom, boom, we go to the 12th fret, D, to get our D chord. And then we're going up 2 frets to E. And that brings us back to the A shape up here, but we'd be all the way up on the 14th fret. Okay, so let me play through that one again. We're going to go A, F sharp, D, E, F sharp minor. Okay, so I'm going to go through the whole thing one time, straight up the neck of the guitar, going A, F sharp minor, D, E. A, F sharp minor, D, E, up on the 14th fret. Okay, so let me play that up close for you so you can see where my fingers are changing. Okay, let's get through this chord progression up close so you can see where my fingers are. So I'm starting with this A chord. I'm going to use my first finger because I'm going to be switching really soon. A, F sharp minor, D, E. This note becomes the top of the A chord. A, F sharp minor, D, E, A, F sharp minor, D, E, A. So you can also descend this, right? So you can go A, F sharp minor, D, F sharp minor, D, E, A, F sharp minor, D, E, A. So I went to the open E chord there. That's because I was heading down. So take some time, figure out how to do this in A, working through this, and then I'll put this at the end so you can get a good look at it. But then transpose that to the key of G. So G, you could start with your open strings. G, E minor, C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G. Also keep in mind, this can be done on any of the string groups, right? You could do this all on the top 3 strings. You could do this on string 3, 4, 5, or you could do this on 4, 5, 6, although I rarely am doing this kind of thing on 4, 5, 6, but it's totally doable. So I hope this gets your triads to the next level, that you understand this a little bit more, and you can just apply it to any song that uses major or minor chords. All right, bye.